Hey parents, this is Matt, and I just want to let you know about something that's coming up in youth group for high school this coming Sunday, the 21st, and middle school, the 28th. We are going to be having conversations about suicide, and this isn't a conversation I wish we had to have, but it is a conversation that I feel like we need to, as suicide disproportionately affects teenagers. It's something that is probably should have done long ago. And the other thing is that we want you to be part of the conversation too, in a separate conversation from the ones we're having in our small groups. But on both of those nights, plus on Wednesday, the 24th, we're going to have parent conversations where we're going to be bringing in some local therapists who work with adolescents and some folks from Davidson Lifeline, who all of them hopefully can provide some resources, give you an opportunity to meet some of the therapists in our area if that's something that would be helpful for your family, and just to gain a little bit of perspective. Because we talk about having the talk about sex. In some ways, families need to have the talk about suicide as well, not just because of the potential of it for being in our own homes, but just the fact that it's in our community. And how do we respond to that? What do we say to our kids? How do we help them if they find out one of their friends is potentially suicidal? So all of that's going to be part of those conversations. Again, I wish we didn't have to have that, but I think it's important that we do. So please be a part of that. And just know that one of the big ideas that we're going to be talking about in middle school and high school is the fact that if you're having thoughts, if you have a friend who's having thoughts, you need to talk to a caring adult. And this goes along with something we say to parents, to you, which is this idea of widening the circle, the idea about being intentional, about creating relationships for your kids with adults who aren't you and aren't family members. And one of the reasons we want this to happen is that kids need somebody to talk to who they're not going to lie to. Like, as hard as that is to say, it's true. And we hope that they can find that in their small group leaders, or maybe a counselor at school, or a trusted coach or teacher. And we're going to encourage them to send a message during youth group that night just to say, hey, thanks for believing in me and being somebody that I can trust. We're also going to encourage them to put the National Suicide Hotline number in their phone. So if you ever find that in there, that's us. We did that, not just for them, but for their friends as well. So just a couple of things to be aware of. We'll send out more information on all these things and hope to see you at one of those conversations soon.